Hi everyone. Hi Robinson. Okay. Hi, I'm Guinedo, Elise. We have Elise again. Hello. Isuru, Gusen. Hi. Isuru. Hi guys. Welcome to the live stream. So let's do this. D Train, how are you? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Please guys, while you're here, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you so much. I am now going to start prepping our veggies. I have to cut this one with some shaving. Hi Kalum, hi Waswa. How are you guys? Hi Tabo, Alfred, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Oopsie, what happened here? Hi son. Hi Matthew. No, cooking dinner. I'm not cooking lunch, I'm cooking dinner. It's night time here, so we're making dinner. Hi Helena. My screen keeps loading. I don't know why. And this is Mario. Hi Mario. I'm making some wet fried pork with some veggies on the side, and I'm also making ugali with grease. If you know what grease is, it's some high protein flour, so we use it as an alternative here for making ugali. Yes, so that's what we are cooking today. Then we have Kestrel said hi, Alvin Kestrel said hi, and Lucas, and Akash. Hi guys, and Omega. Hi Omega, how are you guys? Welcome to the live stream, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free. It's free to like and subscribe. Hi Omega. Hi Carlos. Welcome to the live stream. Kaya. What's up? Hi Frank. Hi Alafi. Hi John. Good evening to you too. I'm making some wet fried pork and some veggies on the side. I'm also making ugali with some flour called grease. It's made of the ram wheat, but it's what's available here. It's very high in protein, so it's an alternative for ugali, so that's what I'm using. Yeah. Hi, Chelsea, how are you? Guys, while you're here, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It's free to like and subscribe. And we are always doing this live stream cooking every single evening. So don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Yes, I have to because I work out a lot and it's needed. It's very essential. I feel like I should add one more tomato to the other portion because it's going to be the main ingredient in it. So I'm just going to add one more. So if you want your wet fried pork to look tasty and nice and have a little bit of some stew to dip in, you have to use enough tomatoes because when you make wet fried pork, you're not supposed to add water. Like literally when you cook pork, you're not supposed to add water because, well, it messes up with its taste. It becomes slippery and sloppy and annoying. Yeah, at least for me. Hi Luz and hi Jones, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. So I'm just gonna add more to this because I want that soup to really kick in. And this is going to create the wetness in the food. So I can't add water, but this will add to the juice in the soup and the stew. As I mentioned, it's a wet fried pork, so you need it to actually have that wetness from the ingredients, not water. What? So this is 2 tomatoes in total. Yeah, I think this is enough now. It also blended very nicely because it was soft. This is Elise. Hi Elise, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Okay. So once you're done with your grater, make sure you're rinsing it while it's still wet because hi Gusen, how are you? Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Oops. Okay, now we're gonna go to our meats. You're watching from South Africa. Oh, that's nice. Thank you for being here. I have been to South Africa 3 times. I think, yeah, for my visa application because there was no embassy for Bulgaria in Kenya. Yes, so I've been to South Africa 3 times. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot to me. Turn this on. This is going to be for the veggie, and the next one is for the garlic. So now the cuts. Let's see if it's even going through. Look more. Hi, look more. Why did you decide to call yourself Look More? I'm gonna have to wrap this again. I also feel like I need to add some more. Because the protein intake in this house is crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna need to wrap this. I need one for always trying to cut them in this cube size because they look amazing when they're cooked like that. And also they look equal, which cooks evenly, and I just like that for them. Hi Eileen, welcome to the live stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, girl. Did you say? Yeah, I like to cut them in cubes for some reason. I like the aesthetics of it all. So I'm just going to add some green bell peppers. This is the veggies that I'm making. So yes, now it's done, and they're all in this cube shape, which is nice. Yeah. Hi, Princess Stolen. How are you? That was close. go. We have Leah. Hi Leah, how are you? We have Daniel. Hi Daniel. We have Tosino, who said hi and also says, what are you cooking? So I am making some wet fried pork. I'm making some wet fried pork with veggies on the side. I'm also going to make something called ugali, but I'm using this flour called grease, which is very high in protein, which is a good thing. So it's like an alternative here for making ugali. So if you're somewhere in Europe and you see something written Greece, not like the way you write Greece the country, but like Greece with I-S, G-R-I-S, Greece, that. Yeah, it's very high in protein. It's made from durum wheat apparently, but the texture really is rough, which makes it ideal for actually making ugali. So that's what I'm using while I'm here to make ugali. I also have my yellow flour, which is also nice compared to the white maize that they feed us in Africa. Crazy, right? Yeah, so that as well, this is a good option. So I'm combining those two, and the wet fry, the veggies, and the ugali. Let's see. Hi Fraser, how are you? Hi Edward. Hi Patricia Fraser. It's the same person. Numatov, hello. I think I said hello to Leah. Hi Purity. Cooking Purity wants to know. Fitzroy said hi. Hi Fitzroy. Thank you, Purity. So I am making some wet fry. I'm making some wet fried pork with some veg on the side, and I'm gonna use a flour called grease, which is an alternative for making ugali here, but it's also very high in protein. It comes from durum wheat, which they take the rough, coarse flour that comes out of that, and that's what they package for that. So that's what I use to make ugali here, because it's also very, very high in protein. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna wash this because it's the one I use. Hi, James. Hi, Ben. Thanks, Fraser. Maybe.
What are you guys typing? YouTube keeps retracting your messages. I don't know what's happening.
Try being kind. I don't know what you said. They keep retracting your messages.
So when you're frying pork, always make sure it turns golden brown. Yes, that's what you're always looking for. You want it to be as crisp as possible. Abraham, you're so funny. Well, I wish you could come here for dinner, but as fate would have it, you're very far. So unfortunately for you, you've lost this battle before it's even begun. So now that's your onion. And your deli, once you start smelling the smokiness, it's good. You have to give it time for that smoke to walk in so that it's cooked all the way. Yep. So I have to take it off. That's how it looks like. I have to keep it here so it stays warm. Let's go finish this job. Remember, I did not put any oil to the meat. I just let it sit and cook with the water that was within it, and then it dried. And now this is Antoine. Hi. And then it dried up and produced the oil from the pork. Usually it has a lot of it, the fat. Yeah, and it's the one I'm cooking with because there's no point in adding more. Yeah. So now so far I've added my onions. And I've added my bell peppers. It is red and green. And the next thing I'm going to add is my tomatoes. And you have to let it fry to a crisp, like it has to turn both golden brown on both sides, or majority of it. Yes, so once it does that, you know you're on the right side. And you're not supposed to add water to pork meat when you're cooking it. I don't know if you people add water, but have you tried it without? Literally a wet fry. It's one of those things that need to be made wet fry. So now I had my tomatoes, which were like 2 tomatoes, so we're gonna get all the juice from there. This is where all my stew is gonna come from. Bearing in mind that my pork is very crisp, really crisp. Yes. I'm gonna add some salt to this so it moves faster. Looks really, really nice. The red color sits in there. This with ugali, my lord, and some veg on the side. You'll never eat anything else, I swear. Yeah, the tomato is fine. The salt is correct. I'm gonna add some black pepper once it's done, it's well cooked, and then we're gonna serve this meal with our hot ugali. Woo! So you're gonna let it boil in that tomato mix, and it looks pretty nice. Sitting in there. I mean, why would you want to add water to this? Why? Why do you want to add water to a wet fry? Why? Tell me why, please. So I'm just gonna let it sit there for a while I clean up things that are loose here, which is the stray plates that were remaining. And while it does that, we're gonna wait for it. You can also use the method with beef. If it's hard meat, if the beef is hard, you have to boil it first, and then fry it, add the tomatoes, the onions, and just serve it that way. You can add your spices in there, and then serve it. Yeah. So in a few minutes we're gonna serve. I don't know why my other screen is acting up. Really acting up. Yeah. You have to make sure the tomatoes have actually cooked, not just running. They have to simmer in there. And mine have, and they have to give you that glossy looking image. Yeah. I think I'm going to add a bit of salt because I still feel like it's a bit further, but I'm also careful not to put too much. And then that's my black pepper, because I love black pepper so much. Basically, I love spices, so. But I have black pepper. And since my mother refused to bring the green chilies, we're going to add some red chili. Liar. We just said liar. Yeah, we're going to add some red chilies here. And then, yes, not too much, because we don't want him to turn into a dragon. There. We're going to serve soon after this. Okay. So it's fully wet by now. You can see the color, you can see the glazing. Your food is done. I'm going to turn off the heat, then I'm going to serve it. Then you get to see how it looks, the final presentation. Okay. Remember, we don't want it to dry up now, so it's not what we're going for. So if you're wondering what I mixed my cabbage with, it has some spinach in it, which is something we often do back home, to mix the spinach. Except here the only option they have is baby spinach, which is not bad if you mix it with cabbage. But if you cook it independently like that, it tastes a bit different. Yeah, so you see, nothing is dripping. That's what you're looking for. The next thing you're going to cut is your garlic. You're just going to place it in one corner. You have to cover it because you need it to stay warm. I'm thinking of how to make it sit on the space that I have. I feel like this angle would be okay. It's very hot as well. Whoa, it is very hot.
Yeah. Let's just show you how it looks like, so we can go have dinner. What? Hi, Tisha. Long time no see. Is that ugali? Yes. This is ugali, Tisha. So today we decided to make wet fried pork with ugali and some veggie on the side. This is how it looks like. I hope it's very visible from here. Yeah, so our veggie, the green things are spinach. Yes. No, it's not chicken. It's wet fried pork. That's why it has no stew running around. Yeah, so we didn't make the chicken. Yeah, actually I don't find chicken tasty with ugali. A lot of people do find it tasty. I don't find it tasty. Yeah, also the ugali flour that is used here is not your typical ugali. It has like, it's some flour called grease, which is very high in protein. A good thing. Yeah, so our wet fried pork, basically wash your pork, put it in a pan without oil, let it dry up, start roasting with the oil within it. Golden brown, add your onions, add your bell peppers, add your tomatoes. That's it. Also make sure you're having enough tomatoes, okay? Yes, I love this combo with ugali because the last time I had it with beef, it wasn't so bad. But then again, I am out of beef, so I prefer the pork. And I like to make it when I've actually missed it. Yes, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the preparation of this meal. It's something very simple that everybody can actually make. Alternatively, if you don't like ugali, you can make some rice. It would still go great with it, okay? So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the making of this video. From wherever you're watching us from, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Bye. Love you. This is going to be our dinner, so for us, it's going to be a good night. So, bye. Thanks to